What's up, my more? It's your girl Mimi Mori, and we are back, y'all. And we are back, y'all, with a story time. I'm not with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over text and call me. Still got love for your mommy. What's up, my more? It's your girl Mimi Mori, and we are back, y'all. And we are back, y'all, with a story time. So before we get into it, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, cause why not? You already here. And y'all, if you haven't watched my last video, go ahead and watch that and like that one too. But today we're gonna dive right in, y'all. So I'm really about to go on another trip out of town. Well, I have two trips that's literally back to back, like go from one place to another. It's coming up. So I was over here shopping and everything, and I started to reminisce, y'all. And I was like, oh my God, I remember that time in Bahamas. So I'm about to tell y'all a story time about what happened to me when I went to Bahamas, y'all. So this was back in like 2018. It was probably a year. In 2017, I lost my dad and my grandma. It was like a crazy year for me. And at that time, me and my sisters, before that, we weren't close like that. And I had to start, you know, we started to communicate. We still weren't close. We still had like our issues from childhood or whatever. But we were like, okay, let's go to Bahamas. And I'm the youngest one, and I feel like I'm the most spontaneous one out of all my family members. I'm the one that always is like, y'all, let's go hop off a cliff. Let's go on a trip. Like, I am the one to call, or I'm the one that's going to be like that. So I was like, yeah, let's go on a trip. Let's start traveling, y'all. You know, we got to live our life. Life is short, yada, yada. You know all of that when death comes around and you start, like, thinking about life. So everybody agreed. We decided to go on this trip. We went to Bahamas. Right, and my mom had got us a suite. We had got like a double occupancy suite where it's like 2 rooms attached, and you know, one is bigger than the other, and it's 2 suites though. Beautiful ocean view, everything, y'all. So like I said, I'm the baby of the family, and sometimes I can be a little spoiled, or you know, just because I'm the baby, I might, you know, get my way. But it be for good reason. And then I'm also the single person in my family. Everybody's either married or in a relationship or, you know, baby mama situation. But, yeah, not me. So, I decided to take the room on my mom. And that was a lavish room, of course. So, from right there, it started to be a riff of, oh, why you got to get that room? Why, you know, one of us can't be in the room with her. Whatever, cool. Went over that thing, laughed it up. Ha ha ha, I got this room. Y'all stay in the other room. Even though both rooms were nice, you know, granted. So that was that situation. After that, we, you know, vibing at the hotel. Like I said before, when I go on a vacation, I don't want to sit on the resort the whole time. Like, I never want to do that. So if we're going to do that, I'm going to start getting upset, or I'm going to try, you know, find some way to escape. So I have I'm going to call my sisters Sarah and Kim. So Kim is my oldest sister, and Sarah is my second oldest sister. And my brother, we're gonna call him Matt. He wasn't there. And he's like the third one to me and my sisters. He's right before me, then it's Sarah, then it's Kim. So when we were there, Kim was more like, yeah, I'm down to go out the resort if you want to go out the resort or whatever. But Sarah's like, yeah, I ain't going out the resort unless mommy, you know, taking care of us to, you know, pay for excursions. And already I'm like annoyed. And then mind you, my sisters, I have like my closest sister to my age is probably a 9-year age gap. So, and my other sister is like 11 years or something. Yeah, so they're older than me, so they're okay with just chilling. And at this time I'm like 20 something in my younger 20s, so I'm like young and turn, like let's find something to do. So every day we're just at the resort. We're at the resort, we just chilling and, you know, doing the resort stuff and everything. And that's cool. But, yeah, I wanted to see what's going on. So, one night we went to Atlantis. And it was one night, y'all, that I got in, they cussed me out because I had met a friend, and mind you, I was younger then. And I'm like, okay, cool, I find somebody my age. They wanted to, like, you know, smoke on the beach. We were just chilling and everything. And I'm thinking I'm grown. Mind you, I'm like 23. I'm like 23, 24. Grown as hell. I got my own child and everything. And they cussed me out. They was like, how dare you go out on the beach and you... No, my sister ended up finding me because they started looking for me, y'all. They started looking for me like I was really missing. Like, I texted them and told them I was going to be right back. And they, like, you know, I guess I wasn't back as fast as they wanted me to. So, yeah, they started looking for me. I saw my one sister. I was on the beach just chilling with my friend who I had met on vacation. And she going to come on the side. I was like, Melissa. I'm like... what is she doing? I'm like, I ain't doing nothing. I'm just sitting here having a good time. So I'm like, huh? So I'm like, okay. I was like, I'll talk to you later. Let me go see what she's talking about. Why she's calling my name and everything. So I go up there. They're like furious at me. They're upset. They're like, you could have got kidnapped. You could have got lost and everything, whatever, whatever. And I'm like, I was just chilling. I'm grown. And it was like, you know what? You're right. You are grown. We shouldn't have been reacting like that. But I feel like, you know, that was our first trip ever together. And, we weren't as close as a family, so they were so used to me being the younger sister that's like crazy and, you know, getting some shit. But I wasn't doing it, so y'all need to calm down. So then after that died down. The next day, you know, we had our little kumbaya in the spa. We started talking about our troubles and all our resentments, you know, that we don't all made each other feel like and everything. Real sisterly retreat now we on. So it's getting good. We like, okay, we having a good time. So me and my sister Kim, I don't know why we were always closer a little bit. Like we can connect a little bit more sometimes than my other sister at this point in time. So yeah, on the trip we were a little bit more closer, and my sister would be my mom a little bit more like up onto her. And then one night we decided to go to fish fry. We got out the resort, we went to fish fry. It's like where you go get all the little seafood restaurants and you can have all different types of conch and everything. So this was probably like, it was literally the day before we were supposed to leave. And at this point we had already had little arguments because my sister Sarah wanted to do like to stay on the resort and wanted to do everything her way. Like she didn't want to do jet skis unless the jet skis was free, or she was finessing the guys on the beach to get the jet skis. She just, and me and Kim was just like, let's just, you know, book our stuff so we can just have our trip instead of just going on a whim and seeing, you know, trying to finesse everything. Let's just do it properly. So Sarah wasn't having that. She's like, I'm not trying to do that on this trip. I ain't trying to waste all that money. You know, like, you know, maybe finances was tight at this time, but that's how she was. So we're like, okay, cool, we can't leave you. So we're gonna keep just, you know, seeing what we can do to, we're gonna just we're just gonna keep doing what we can to, you know, be fair to everybody and everything. But at the same time, I'm like, it's not fair because I don't want to be here the whole time. So we go to fish fry that night. Like I said, we go to fish fry that night, right? And mind you, I don't know if it was because we was going to have to pay for our own food, or I don't know if my sister just didn't want to come out the resort that night, and we had already like, we had went to Atlantis first actually, and then we got a taxi from Atlantis to fish fry. And then we was at fish fry, we're chilling. Me and Kim, we ended up going to this one bar we ended up finding, and we liked it. We got our drinks and everything, but my sister and my mom was like, they're not sure if they want to eat at that bar or whatever. So they was like, okay, they're gonna go for a walk and see if they can find something better, and they're gonna let us know. And then me and my other sister Kim was like, okay, we're gonna stay down here and just have our drink, and then y'all let us know if y'all find something better and we'll come down there. Y'all, it literally was like an hour later. It was an hour later, and we had not heard from them. We had not seen them. At this point, we just ordered like a conch salad just so we could have something to eat on our stomach. Then when they come back, my mom and my sister is like infuriated for some reason, like having a stink attitude and talking to us crazy. Like we'll ask her a question and she's just like, you know, like giving us attitude and everything. So we're like, what? So we're all at the table, and mind you, we drinking already. And there she just like giving attitude and just like don't talk to her kind of situation. And then I was like, I don't know what your problem is. Like, we didn't do nothing to you. And we started going back and forth, whatever, about why she's getting snippy at me or why she's giving me attitude. And I just been chilling here, and you just came back with your attitude. So my mom ended up going upstairs to go use the restroom. Because it was outside. It was an outside bar. So my mom ended up going upstairs to use the restroom. I think like before our argument got too heated. And then, and it looked like my mom was upset too. So I don't know if they had I still to this day, y'all, don't know what happened. Why they were so upset when they came back. But they came back and she's like,
don't tell me how to F and act or whatever.
And like talking to me real spicy. And I'm like,
bro, stop talking to me like this, because I will slap the F out of you.
And she's like,
no, you won't slap the F out of me. It's still talking
spicy to me, right?
What?
She's like, I'm gonna talk to you however the fuck I want to. She's like, I'm gonna talk to you however if I want to. You're not gonna do whatever.
Y'all, next thing I knew,
it was like, what?
Y'all, she literally like I saw her face go like this. And as soon as it went down, y'all, in my head I
said, oh shit, we about to fight.
I said, oh shit, we about to fight now. And next thing you know, my sister slapped the fuck out of me back, y'all. She slapped the fuck out of me. And we were in there tossing like on the strip of Bahamas on Fish Fry, y'all. We were right beside Goldie's. I forgot what's the one that got the palm trees coming out, but that's the one we were at. And we were, no, it wasn't Goldie's. It was the other one. I forgot the other name. I forgot the other name of it, but it's on the other side. And we were scrapping like whatever. And my sister was trying to break it up, but she couldn't break it up. Kim trying to break it up. And I hear her screaming, and then it's like locals and stuff coming in to buy this. Next thing I know, I don't even know where Kim went. And me and Sarah still fighting, and we're just separated. And some guys came and pulled me off of her or whatever. And they're pulling me to the bar, pulling her to that bar. I'm like, you stupid bitch. So you stupid bitch, don't be whatever. And then I just got quiet. And I just started sitting at the bar. And the next thing you know, some guy coming to me talking about some, oh, you know what was funny, y'all? So I'm just sitting at the bar and I hear them like, oh, they're the Jamaicans. They're the Jamaicans. Yeah, you know, we don't act like that. They taking us out because somehow somebody found out we was Jamaican. They was like, yeah, that's them. That's not how we do. So at this point, I'm kind of embarrassed. And I'm like, damn, this bitch kind of like hit me in my shit. I remember, y'all. She hit me in my shit. And my shit was like, no, she hit me up here. And it was like a little swollen. And I was so freaking mad, y'all. That right there had pissed me off more than her even trying me or us fighting. I'm like, wow, my lip is like, you know how you get that little cut inside? I felt that and it was getting fat. And this guy was like, came to the bar. At this point, my sister, I guess she had went to go get my mom. That's what she ended up telling me. She went to go get my mom and ended up getting cussed out by her upstairs. She ended up getting cussed out by her. So she came back and found me at the bar. And I was at the bar and then somebody wanted to buy me a drink to like calm me down. So you know I took it. So at this point, I'm at the bar and I'm like, I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go. I said, I don't know what the hell their problem was. I don't know what they want to talk about. I don't know what the situation is, but I didn't come on vacation for this. But somebody be
trying me up like she not my sister or she a girl off the streets. Like, don't try me. So she trying to calm me down. And she's like, all right, I'm gonna just get us a taxi. And at this point, it was like people trying to be so friendly to help us, like trying to give us taxis, trying to order us drinks and stuff like that. And we're like, okay, F it, let's go. And then she's like, all right, let's go. So we end up ordering a taxi and leaving them. We ended up ordering a taxi and leaving them. And then we went back to Atlantis to go calm down. Because we was like, we're not finna go back to the hotel room. We're finna go to the little club inside of there and calm down. And she was like, okay, cool. So we went there, y'all. My mom got so mad that we left. She got so mad at my sister and was like, how dare you leave us on the strip? My sister's like, what did you want me to do? Tell y'all to come in the car with me and then they fight again? And I was like, yeah, because we would have definitely had to fight again. Because I was like, yeah, we would have definitely had to fight again at that point. But then, yeah, we didn't talk that rest of the day. I was so upset, like still. And then the next day, we had been so set on not going to excursions because of my sister or whatever and trying to all be unanimous on a vote. The next day, I said, we're going on an excursion to my older sister. And y'all, this literally had to be the best day that we had the whole time on the trip. Me and my sister totally agreed on this. It was like, this was the best day, y'all. We had just end up getting up, got a taxi to go downtown, buy the boats and everything. And then as we're walking and everything, some guy tells us, oh, y'all can get on the snorkeling thing. And he gave us some really good deal. Like, it was just too good. I think we got, like, both of us on there for $25 or something like that, because he was trying to flirt and everything. So we ended up getting on for cheap. And we was on there with, like, 2 Caucasian people. And they was like, we were just saying we just finna chill on the boat and have a boat ride, because we ain't been doing nothing but on the resort and just, you know. And we were staying at the Rio at this time. So if you know, the Rio is right beside Atlantis, so you can walk back and forth, whatever. So that's all we were really doing. And being on the beach, and we did jet skis. And then after that day, we had one on the boat with the white folks. And then y'all, they were about to get out the boat to go snorkeling. We like, so what we finna do is sit on the boat? And we like, how long they finna be in the water? He's like 30 minutes to 45 minutes. We like, damn, that's finna be boring, just sitting here waiting. So then me and my sister sitting on the boat, right? And at this time, my sister she's super skinny now, but this time she was bigger than me, like, you know, in weight and everything. So her t-shirt would be like a dress to me, and I had on a full long dress. Yeah. So I don't even know how we end up doing this, but I ended up giving her my dress to put on, and she ended up giving me her t-shirt to put on or something, and I wrapped it up around me. And y'all, we got in the damn water and was snorkeling with no bikini or bathing suits on, like spontaneous as hell. And y'all, this is probably the best snorkeling experience I ever had in my life. I done been snorkeling every other country I've been since, and this water that day had to be the most crystalline blue water I ever seen. Like, I literally felt like I was in a damn aquarium. Like, we talk about this every single day. We compare every single beach to that day, and we was like, that water was just so beautiful. We ended up having lunch after. We went on the rooftop, had lunch. We were just, you know, enjoying the whole day, just being off the resort and everything. And I'm like, I don't know if that fight was a good thing, because I got to actually go on an excursion and do what I wanted, or if it was a bad thing. Because then we did have to go back to the hotel, and then it was like a little awkward and everything, because mind you, we're sharing a double occupancy room. Well, double occupancy suites. So I'm not gonna lie, Sarah, out of all my sisters, she's the sister that will come and apologize out of everybody, and she'll be the bigger person first. She'll admit when she's wrong, or, you know, she doesn't want to really have beef with you for a long time, so she'll, you know, do something to get over it. And I can't admire her about that. So the next day she did come to me, and she wanted to pull me to the side. It was either later on that night when we got back, or the next morning, and she wanted to pull me to the side, and we had a sister conversation, and she was just, you know, explaining she was just so upset at the moment, and, you know, it caused her to react, to say what she said. And I apologize too, because yeah, you know, I shouldn't have put my hands on her first, but you're not gonna be in my face keep telling me I ain't gonna do this and I ain't gonna do this, you know what I'm saying, trying me, like, you know. So I apologize too, because I was wrong, and I can do that too. I'll admit when I'm wrong. It might not always be first, but I'll admit it. So yeah, she apologized, and I apologized before we even left the trip, because I sure wasn't gonna talk to her no more. And yeah, because I was like, nah, I ain't do nothing to you for you to come at me that way, like I was a girl off the street, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm your sister, tell me what happened, why you upset, and let's move, you know, past it, or let me leave you alone, whatever. Like, don't keep antagonizing the situation where it's like, oh yeah, bitch, leave me the fuck alone, don't talk to me and everything. Like, who? But yeah, that was our story time, y'all. It was a good trip though, I ain't gonna lie. And I did end up doubling back this year, and it was a cool trip too. But that's it for my story time, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I hope y'all liked it. Tell me what y'all think. Was I wrong? Should I have apologized first? But until next time, y'all, I'm out. I'm not with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over text and call me. Still got love for your mommy. If you haven't watched my last video, go ahead and watch that, and like that one too.